My precious child, there is an issue approaching on the horizon of your life. I see it clearly, for I exist outside of time and space, beholding all that was, is, and will be in a single eternal moment. This coming challenge has not escaped my notice or caught me by surprise. I have allowed it to form and draw near for purposes you cannot yet fully comprehend. Do not be afraid, my child. Though this issue looms large in your perception, it is but a speck of dust compared to my vast power and authority. I hold all things together by the word of my power. Nothing occurs outside of my permissive will. This approaching difficulty, whatever form it may take, falls under my sovereign control. If you need God's blessings, then type "Yes, I need" in the comments. Yet I know your frame, that you are but dust. In your humanity, you may feel fear, uncertainty, even despair as you sense the impending trial. Your heart may grow heavy, your mind clouded with worry. You may be tempted to doubt my goodness or question my love. Hear me clearly. Beloved one, my love for you is unchanging and unshakable. It does not rise or fall based on circumstances or your own performance. I love you with an everlasting love, and I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. Nothing can separate you from my love, not trouble or hardship or persecution or famine or nakedness or danger or sword. Not angels or demons, not the present or the future, not any powers, not height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation. The issue that approaches is not punishment or rejection. It is not abandonment or indifference on my part. Rather, it is an opportunity for growth, for deepening faith, for experiencing my power in new ways, an opportunity to know me more intimately and to be conformed more fully to the image of my Son. Remember, my child, that I work all things together for the good of those who love me and are called according to my purpose. This includes the difficulties, the pain, the confusion, the losses. Nothing is wasted in my economy. I use every thread, the dark as well as the light, to weave a tapestry of redemption and grace in your life. The refiner's fire may be hot, but it purifies the gold, burning away the dross to reveal the precious metal beneath. The storms may be fierce, but they cause trees to sink their roots deeper, becoming stronger and more resilient. The pressure may feel crushing, but it is what transforms a lump of coal into a radiant diamond. So too will I use this approaching issue to shape you, mold you, refine you, to strip away that which is temporal and reveal that which is eternal, to teach you to rely not on your own understanding or strength, but on my unlimited resources and perfect wisdom. Do not make the mistake of assuming you know the full purpose or outcome of this coming trial. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways higher than your ways. What you perceive as setback, I am using as setup. What appears to be a roadblock may in fact be a redirecting to a better path. What feels like a crushing blow may be the very thing that cracks open the shell of self-reliance, allowing my life to flow more freely through you. In the midst of the storm, fix your eyes on me. When the winds howl and the waves crash, look to me. I am your anchor, your rock, your fortress. I am a very present help in times of trouble. You will hear my voice behind you, saying, "This is the way. Walk in it. I will never leave you or forsake you. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. Pour out your heart to me, for I am your refuge. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to me. And my peace, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind. Remember all that I have already brought you through. Recall the many times I have provided, protected, and delivered. Let the testimony of my past faithfulness fuel your present trust. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. If I have been faithful before, and I will be faithful again. Moreover, you do not face this approaching issue alone. I have placed you in a family, a community of faith. Do not isolate yourself, but allow others to come alongside you, to bear your burdens. to offer comfort and wisdom. For as one coal quickly grows cold when removed from the fire, so too can your faith grow weak when separated from fellowship. You are also surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, those who have gone before you in faith, enduring trials and emerging victorious. Their stories are recorded in my word to encourage and inspire you. Study these accounts. Let them remind you that you are not the first to face hardship, and that with my strength, ordinary people can accomplish extraordinary things. As the issue draws nearer, arm yourself with the full armor I provide, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of the gospel of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is my word. Put on this armor daily, piece by piece, through prayer and meditation on Scripture if you want God's grace always upon you. Then please consider to support our ministry by clicking Thanks button. Do not neglect my word in this season. It is your lifeline, your nourishment, your guide. Let it dwell in you richly. Meditate on it day and night. Hide it in your heart that you might not sin against me. My word is living and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It will equip you for every good work and provide wisdom for every decision. As you approach this issue, guard your thought life carefully. The enemy will seek to plant seeds of doubt, fear, and discouragement. Take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. Replace lies with truth. Counter despair with hope. Meet confusion with the certainty of my character and promises. Be watchful also of pride or self-reliance. It is natural to want to face challenges in your own strength, to prove yourself capable and strong. But true strength is found in admitting weakness and leaning fully on me. For when you are weak, then you are strong in my power made perfect in weakness. Do not be surprised if, as this issue unfolds, you find yourself in a place of lament. It is right and good to bring your raw emotions, your questions, even your anger to me. I can handle it all. Pour out your complaint before me. I will not be shocked or offended. The Psalms provide a beautiful template for lament. They begin with brutal honesty about pain and confusion, but almost invariably end with declarations of trust and praise. Follow this pattern in your own prayers. As you navigate this approaching challenge, be on guard against the temptation to compare your journey with others. Each person's path is unique, tailored specifically by my hand for their growth and my glory. What I am doing in your life may look very different from what I am doing in the lives of those around you. Trust the process I have ordained for you, without longing for or resenting the paths of others. Remember too that your struggle is not ultimate against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. The issue you face may have earthly manifestations, but there is a spiritual battle raging behind the scenes. Stay alert and of sober mind. Resist the enemy, firm in the faith. In all of this, do not lose sight of eternity. This momentary, light affliction is achieving for you an eternal weight of glory that far outweighs it all. Fix your eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Moreover, this approaching issue, whatever it may be, is an opportunity for my light to shine more brightly through you. As you face it with grace, perseverance, and unshakable faith, others will take notice. They will see that your hope is anchored in something, in someone beyond this world. Your life will become a living testimony, drawing others to the hope found only in me. Do not underestimate the power of praise and thanksgiving, even especially in the midst of trials. When you choose to worship despite circumstances, it is a potent spiritual weapon. It shifts your focus from the problem to the problem solver. It declares your trust in my character regardless of your situation. It invites my presence and power into your circumstances in a unique way. As this issue unfolds, be prepared for my grace to be revealed in unexpected ways. I often show up most powerfully in our deepest points of need. The Red Sea only parted when the Israelites had their backs against the wall. Lazarus was only raised after being dead for 4 days. My power is made perfect in weakness. So do not despair if you find yourself at the end of your rope. You may be precisely in the position where my strength can be most greatly revealed. Throughout this coming trial, cling to the assurance of my presence. I am Emmanuel, God with you. I do not stand far off, watching dispassionately as you struggle. I am right there with you, in the thick of it. When you walk through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Take heart also in knowing that I fully understand suffering. In the person of Jesus, I took on human flesh. He was despised and rejected, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. He endured temptation, betrayal, abandonment, physical torture, and death itself. There is no pain you can experience that I do not comprehend. You have a high priest who is able to empathize with your weaknesses. So approach my throne of grace with confidence, that you may receive mercy and find grace to help in your time of need. As you prepare to face this issue, remember that your identity is not found in your performance, your circumstances, or the opinions of others. Your true identity is secure as my beloved child, chosen and dearly loved, holy and blameless in my sight. Nothing can change this status. No failure or setback can revoke your adoption into my family. You are mine, and I am yours, now and forever. Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble. Take one day at a time, one step at a time. Do not borrow trouble from the future or expend energy on woeful speculation. I have given you only the grace you need for today. Trust that when tomorrow comes, new mercies will come with it. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. Finally, my child, as you see this issue approaching on the horizon, remember that I hold the future in my hands. Nothing takes me by surprise. I'm already there, in your tomorrow, preparing the way before you. I go ahead of you, hemming you in behind and before. I had engraved you on the palms of my hands. Though the mountains be shaken, and the hills be removed, yet my unfailing love for you will not be shaken, nor my covenant of peace be removed. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Trust in me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to me, and I will make your paths straight. The journey ahead may not be easy, but I promise it will be worth it. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Take courage, my beloved child. Face this approaching issue with confidence, not in yourself, but in me, the one who began a good work in you and will carry it on to completion. I am faithful, and I will do it. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Amen.